Hi there, this is tourism for Group 4. I found that the effects of COVID on the tourism sector has been very major around the world. It doesn't matter what country there is, each country has suffered in its tourism sector from COVID-19. With the effects of COVID-19, for example, I have found that in Las Vegas, a huge hub for tourism in the United States itself, there is largely a huge economy around Las Vegas and its tourism at around $63.6 billion running up to 2019, and that was halved during the pandemic to $29.6 billion in 2020. That just took 1 year to sweep the rug under the economy of Las Vegas, let alone Nevada. There are many issues with tourism with the COVID-19 pandemic. Of course, having COVID-19 bars you from travel. There are many lockdowns all around the world still, even in 2022. Um, there are different documents and other such things you need for travel right now, such as vaccination, booster, making sure that you haven't been in contact with other people recently, thus complicating matters to travel even more. So, what governments are doing right now is trying to re, revitag- re, revitalize the economies around the world that are focused around tourism. Many businesses have closed down due to COVID, especially many in the tourism sectors. Hawaii suffered immensely during the COVID pandemic, and many of its tourism sectors have failed recently. There are many places that are connected to tourism, like the logistics part, where you get food, fuel, how people get to and fro from these tourism spots, like the airline industry. There have been many buyouts of the airline industries and many closeouts of smaller airplane businesses. So, what to do with these issues? I believe governments should mandate vaccinations and possibly even masks in heavily crowded areas. As well, making sure that there's a good vexing program to make sure that you do not have the virus. Other things that governments may do in this time is to do marketing campaigns for their smaller and even bigger cash makers in the tourism sector. Make programs, make brochures, make reasons for people to come to their cities and or to make money off tourists. And that has to be from a federal level to a individual level in these instances. So I believe there needs to be a revitalization as well of the supply chain industry as well to make sure that these tourism sectors get the needed supplies that they need. As well, other issues is filling in the um, lost workers due to COVID who got laid off or died from the vaccine. There needs to be more education in revitalizing their economic prosperity for tourism. So, what I would like you guys to do to possibly just kind of lighten this up is to possibly draw or sketch or even paint someplace that you would like to go back to. It could be a vacation spot, could be a cafe, could be a river, could be a beach. Anywhere that you would like personally to just go back to as a vacation and to possibly even go back there and spend money and to just kind of give back to the economy to set things back into motion.